For this rock and roll couple, life is changing.
They need a DJ at a station in Juneau, Alaska. Morning dog sled shift.
Or maybe it just needs a woman's touch.
You sure you're okay with me sticking my nose in your business?
Yeah, I love that. Oh, you mean business?
Rock Me Baby, an all-new episode is coming up next on UPN.
What am I doing? I have no business writing a new mommy advice column. I'm barely a mommy myself.
Oh, honey, you'll do fine. You're a great new mom. I mean, Otis is 4 months old, and you've only dropped him once.
I don't know. The last thing I wrote was a love letter to George Michael from Wham. Well, that was before we all knew.
Well, I knew. I threw my bra on stage at one of his concerts, and wham, came right back.
Man, if you don't want to do it, why'd you volunteer?
Well, I was at my mommy group at the community center, and they asked for a volunteer, and no one raised their hand, and there was this awkward silence, and you know how I hate awkward silences. Stop it!
Baby, think of the power you have. You can tell people what to do, and you love telling people what to do.
I do. I really do. You know, you're right. I control the mommy media. I decide who's hot and who's not. With a stroke of my pen, boom. Biker Barbie is in, Malibu Ken is out.
Ken, I had such a crush on him. That's before we all knew.
I know.
I know we're gonna have a good time, yeah. I'm so lucky to be here. I'm so lucky to be here.
So, Carl, I'm reading the paper this morning, and I see something that just makes me happy.
Okay. Men, you can add 3 inches.
No, not that. It's the article next to it.
Oh.
But you know what? Jot that number down for the next time I go swimming.
All right, Denver police arrested 12 men in a prostitution sting. Among those arrested Wednesday night was radio mogul Irv Phillips.
Irv Phillips.
The owner of our station.
That's right.
Says here Phillips could face a small fine and up to 6 months in jail. Well, if he goes there, at least he won't have to pay for sex.
That's right. And we now know how he came up with the call letters K-whore. All right, it's time to go to our traffic babe in the sky, Mel Patterson.
Okay, that was Mr. Phillips on the phone. He wants you two to lay off the story.
He said lay.
Okay. We all like to make fun of the boss.
Yeah.
I remember when I was cutting my teeth as a DJ back in college, the dean of the school was named Dean Lipschitz. You can imagine how much fun we had with that. Can't you?
Okay, Crandall, you're new around here, so maybe you don't realize that this is what we do, okay? We make fun of people who deserve to be made fun of.
Okay, I didn't want to have to put my foot down.
Ooh, which is what, size 7?
I have little feet and a small penis. That's probably what you guys think. Bottom line, I'm the station manager, and I'm telling you, let it go.
Forget it. What's Phillips gonna do to us?
Yeah, come on, he can't fire us. This is America, home of the First Amendment.
Okay, you know what? You guys do what you want. All I'm saying is, you have a sweet deal here. Don't blow it.
Okay, we're back, and our new station manager, Richard Crandall, has just advised us that we shouldn't talk about our station owner and the hooker, because we have a sweet deal here and we don't want to blow it.
Speaking of blowing it, have you heard about our station owner and the hooker?
Yes, I did. And, Irv, if you're listening, here's Beck with Loser.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Mr. Phillips, and you were right. He is a firm believer in his employees' right to free speech.
He said firm.
He's also a firm believer that starting tomorrow, you guys are moved to the graveyard shift, 2 to 6 a.m.
Yeah, firm didn't sound as funny that time.
Jimmy, wake up. Come on, it's midnight. It's time to get ready for the graveyard shift.
I don't want to go to work now. I'd rather stay in bed and finish my dream.
I was being gnawed to death by squirrels and beavers.
What are you doing up at this hour? Shouldn't you be sleeping so I can resent you?
I'm working on my mommy advice column. I'm including a joke for the kids. What do you think of this one? What is the world's scariest plant? Bamboo. Bamboo! Fine, funny man, go to work.
I don't wanna. I mean, it's only been a couple of nights, but I already hate it so much. I mean, maybe we should just suck it up and apologize.
Well, what does Carl think?
Well, he hates it too, but you know how stubborn he is. He still thinks J-Lo and Puffy are gonna work it out.
Well, this is between you and Carl. You two were a team before I came along, and I don't want to be the Yoko of your partnership. You need to get ready for work, and I still need to figure out a joke for these kids.
Oh, hey, I got one. A priest and a whore walk into Gymboree.
Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay, fine. A priest and a whore walk into a Chuck E. Cheese. Squirrels and beavers! Oh, hey, we're back on the Jimmy and Carl show at 3:32 in the freaking morning. All right, why don't we take some calls from our listeners? Listener. Max, you're on the air.
What are you wearing?
Just a t-shirt and some jeans.
Uh-huh. Are they tight jeans?
Well, you know, they're kind of loose in the seat, but they taper.
Why are you talking to him?
He's our only caller, okay? Dude, this sucks.
Oh, yeah. Say that again. Only this time like Sean Connery.
Well, we don't have any other callers, so maybe we should call someone? It's 3:30 in the morning. Who are we gonna call?
I know. We're going to call our station manager, Richard Crandall, and ask him who we should call.
Oh, but what if he's sleeping?
I believe that's what they call a bonus.
Hello?
Is this Richard Crandall's house?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Crandall actually has a girl sleeping over.
Mom, I got it.
Yeah, that explains it.
Who is this?
Hey, it's your pals, Jimmy and Carl. Hey, Crandall, is your mom hot?
I am kind of warm. Dickie, have you been fiddling with the thermostat?
Mom, I got the phone! What do you guys want?
To make fun of you, because you live at home with your mom.
No, my mom lives with me, and it's only temporary until I get...
A life?
No, I was gonna say your mom back in my bed. I believe the word is snap. Am I on the air?
Yeah, but don't worry, no one's listening. I mean, it's 3:32 in the morning, and we're here thanks to you.
Actually, it's your fault, because you didn't listen to me. Now, I don't want you guys ever calling here again.
Whoa. So now we can't call you, and we can't talk about Irv the Perv? Well, I tell you what, how about we don't talk about anything at all and leave you with a bunch of dead air?
Well, how about I suspend you 2 weeks no pay?
You know what, Crandall? Don't even bother,
That's
okay?
right.
Because this is a bunch of crap, and effective right now, we quit. 3:30 in the morning.
Okay. Well, that concludes our hilarious We Quit bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be right back. Or not. What the hell was that? We quit? How could you not consult me?
Because we're partners. We speak for each other.
Wait, no, not for everything, okay? Some stuff we do alone, all right? Like sex, okay? For sex and quitting, we should be on our own.
What about that time?
Tucson?
No, you quit for us, remember?
No, man, that was different. We were just starting out. We have a real career now, and I have a family.
Oh, so because you have a family, we don't have principals anymore?
No, we do, but raising a family's expensive. There's diapers and food.
Man, quit playing. You don't pay for no food. All that kid eats is Best Tatas.
Hey, don't talk about those.
What do you mean don't talk about those? We always talk about those.
No, but this is different, okay? We're not doing a bit for the show. We're fighting. And I don't want Best Tatas rolling off of your tongue.
Excuse me. This is my job, too, okay? You're always talking about how I affect your family. What about how your family affects me?
You know what? I'm sorry, but maybe we have different priorities now, Carl.
Well, Jimmy, if that's the case, then maybe we shouldn't be partners anymore.
Fine. Fine. You know what? Then as of right now, we're broken up.
Fine.
Fine. Fine.
Fine, but I broke up with you.
Oh, no, I totally dumped you first.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Best Tatas.
You know what? I'm glad we didn't have sex in Tucson. Hey.
Hi.
Isn't this great? Huh? Now that I'm out of work, I can hang with you guys all day long. I'm doing the grocery shopping, organizing the baby photos, alphabetizing my CD collection.
Yeah, you gotta get a job.
I know, I'm going nuts. If I have to clip one more coupon, I'm gonna slit my wrist. Oh, that reminds me, I have a coupon for Band-Aids.
Would you just call Carl and work it out?
Honey, there's nothing to work out, okay? We're at different points in our lives, and we've just got to move on. You know, maybe I should start looking for a new partner.
Oh, well, don't mean to brag, but I have been scoring with my bamboo joke.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just gonna go it alone. You know, what the hell am I saying? I'm Jimmy Cox. I'm a hot commodity in the radio biz. I'll find a good gig. No, you know what? I'll find a great gig.
You okay? 'Cause, man, you look as white as a cast of Friends.
I have a thing about height. I don't even like being as tall as I am.
Good move becoming a traffic reporter. Going in 10.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Actually, when we're in the air, it's Iceman.
And now we join our new traffic reporter, Jimmy Cox. Jimmy, how are things down on the road?
Good.
Can you be more specific, Jimmy?
Yeah, there's cars and, trucks. And, a radio tower. Stay away from the radio tower.
Oh, Jimmy, they warned me about you. You are wacky. But seriously, how's it looking on I-25?
Okay, well, there's looks like there's a fender bender in the carpool lane. And a major pileup on the Iceman's shoes.
Why'd you take a job as traffic reporter anyway?
Well, it was the only available radio job in town. I thought I could handle it.
Honey, you had to take Dramamine before we saw Black Hawk Down. And you still hurled.
Well, just let me know if you're gonna keep this job, because I don't want to be driving around with my sunroof open.
Not to worry. After that disaster, I'll never work in Denver again.
Oh, come on, you'll find another job here.
Beth, once you've blown chunks in a chopper, there's not a lot of places to go.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying that if I'm gonna find work, we're probably gonna have to move.
Oh,
You gonna be okay with that?
sure. I mean, we have no roots here. You know, I'm not working right now, and the only thing keeping Otis here is a 3-month-old girl in baby yoga. And she's never even said a word to him.
Thanks for understanding.
Yes. Are you seriously gonna move?
I don't want to. I love Denver. It's the longest I've lived any place since college. You know, I have a whole life here. Plus, I'm only 3 punches away from a free latte at the Coffee Bean.
Well, if you don't want to move, why don't you just tell Jimmy?
Pam, I married a DJ. DJs move around. He's got to go where his career takes him. If I tell Jimmy I don't want to leave Denver, that's not fair to him.
Beth, you're the boss, and as the boss, it's your job to make him think that he's the boss.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I saw it on Who's the Boss. But anyway, what I think it means is, if you want to stay, you better figure out a way to get his job back.
Look, I knew the rules when I married him. I've got to go with whatever's best for his career.
Hey, Good news. I was just on the internet. They need a DJ at a station in Juneau, Alaska. Morning dog sled shift. Mush!
Good morning, and welcome to the Timmy and Carl
With a K.
show on KHOR.
Hey, Timmy, how about we take some calls and blow up some listeners?
All righty then. Oh, man, simply fantastic.
Sweet.
So, what are you doing here?
I got a call from Crandall's assistant saying I need to come clean out my locker.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. After that, I was thinking about keying Crandall's car.
Don't bother. He left his top down. I peed in it. Oh, yo, heard your little traffic report. I mean, I didn't hear your voice, but I recognize the sound of your puke.
So, you got a job?
Yeah. Afternoon drive on K-Jive. Yeah. I'm a remote bitch for the Yoni and Tony show. Yep. The job is to stand on the corner and blurt out stuff like, Dingleberry! And forfeit Nukin! Yeah, you know, they call me Crazy Carl. So when did Crandall get an assistant?
You know what? I don't think Crandall has an assistant.
So who called us?
I don't know. Oh.
Who?
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
She's got tattoos and tatas.
Your mother?
No, well, yes, but no. Beth. You know, I guess she figured if we got down here together, we'd, probably make up.
Oh. So we going to?
Okay, look. And apologize. So let's just get our man hug out of the way and get back as partners, okay?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Oh, shoulder to shoulder.
2 pats on the back?
Yeah, that's what's up. And we're done.
Yeah.
Partners again.
You know it.
Say, let's go mess with Timmy and Carl with a K.
All right. Simply fantastic.
There you guys are. Just the two I was looking for. Would you get in here?
Look, don't get any ideas. We didn't come back here to beg for our jobs.
That's right. We just came down here to clean out our lockers, but since we're here, we might as well tell you off.
Okay, before you say anything, you got your shift back.
We do?
Yeah. Phillips got a call from one of his motel maidens.
Motel maidens?
One of his hoes. Seems she enjoyed the way you poked fun at him for the way he poked others. Clever. That's me. Anyway, she threatened to come forward unless you two are put back on the air.
Another hooker. I guess she's really putting the screws to you guys, huh?
Yep, she's playing a hardball.
Okay. Save it for the air, where your #1 fan, Miss Justine Hornet, awaits. Do you want your job back or not?
Can we say anything we want?
Yes.
Can we call you at 3 o'clock in the morning?
You won't be on the air at that time.
So?
Yes, you can call me whenever you want. Do we have a deal?
Well, I gotta consult my partner, because, we make all our decisions together.
Okay, I'll see you on Monday. I gotta go clean my car. Some idiot threw lemonade in it.
So, you sure you're okay with me sticking my nose in your business?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that. Oh, you mean business? Of course I'm okay with it. Got me and Carl back together, and the good news is we're #1 with hookers 18 to 34.
Ooh, just hearing you talk about hookers makes me horny.
Hey, that's the same name of the... Yoko, you sassy little minx.
Mr. Phillips, yes, you remember me. Come on, you remember. I told you you were the best.
Beth, you're a hooker?
Yes, and you've run up quite a tab.
How did you know that would work?
Well, I figured if he'd done it once, he'd done it a lot of times. Men are bastards. That's all in my mommy advice column.
Thanks, Beth. I owe you one.
Oh, it's not Beth. It's Justine Hornet. And And you look like you could use a date, sailor.
Okay. I'll sleep with you. But I've got to warn you. I'm going to be fantasizing about my wife because that's the kind of guy I am.
Oh, you know, with your fear of heights, I should probably be on top.
Oh, yeah. Woo, well, it is good to be back, Carl.
Yes, yes it is, Jimmy. Yes it is. Hey, what do you say we take some calls and say hello to some of our loyal fans?
All right, let's do it. You're on with Jimmy and Carl.
What are you wearing?
Okay, listen, Max, isn't it a little early for you?
No, and I'm not Max.
Mark, hang up the phone!
Catch an entire night of comedy. UPN Mondays starting at 8, 7 Central. UPN next Tuesday. First things first. Flex is nobody's boy toy.
All these women want is sex. Man, I know what you mean.
No, I don't.
One-on-one. Then the secret is out on all of us.
Oh, my God, the tape. Tia found a sex tape.
You got a sex tape? You didn't make me a copy?
UPN next Tuesday. It all starts at 8, 7 Central.